All right, here we go, man. So, man, we're excited here. We're in the Greenleaf studio, man. We're getting after it. We're meeting some Jabronis, KickRocks, and Jabroni talk, man. So we're doing that here today. So KickRocks with us, joining on the conversation, comment, and if you're listening, comment a rock. Put a rock in the comment. You know what I mean? Because we're kicking rocks around here. Speaking of rocks, Remy, you like rocks?
I love rocks. I like rocks. Hey, I got an echo. Do you got an echo? Anybody
Yeah,
else
you're good.
echo?
Hold on. As a matter of fact, I see why the echo is happening. Guys, this is what happens when you're the producer, you're the host, all the good stuff. So you don't hear an echo no more.
No, I'm good.
Man, look at all this stuff we got today, bro. I didn't even get to show mine. Check this shit out. Hell yeah. Let's go. The DreamCon Wrestling Tag Team Champion for today, I guess.
Yeah.
That's before, again, guys, talking to this guy over here, Demetrius Clark.
What's going on?
Man, what is going on, brother? I'm trying to see here. There we go. There we are. There we
Got
are.
the United Negro corner over here. So, we all good out here. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, say it, Izzy.
Yeah.
Say it.
Nope.
Say it.
Nope.
Say it.
Not doing this.
Say it.
Nope. I ain't saying
Come
that.
on, say it.
I'm silent today.
Dre knows what I'm talking about. Dre knows what I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly what he's talking about.
Silent Bob up in here. Okay, all right.
Oh, man, dude. This shit's funny.
We get two of them. Now you're not brave, huh?
I can do one. I can do one.
Hey,
I can do
Demetrius,
one.
What did you say when you came in, bro? When Andre walked in the door, what did you say?
I was like, oh, look, it's the other guy from New Braunfels that's black. Now the whole black delegation in New Braunfels is in one room. It's amazing.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Hell
I mean, I
yeah,
know there's others like us, but they're in a movie situation. Right?
They're in a movie situation. Oh,
Get out. They're in a get out situation right now.
You start one movie and nobody ever wants to let it go.
Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, fast forward, it's gotta be real big.
We got to check out some AEW action.
Meet Jack
And,
Swagger.
Got to meet Jack Swagger,
Man,
bro. Your
got
son.
scissored. That was awesome.
Yeah. So we were, guys, again, we were out last week. We had the EVP's shoes and went. Shout out to Ace's Boots, man. He was out there. I mean, he came and met us. You see that on the photo too. He gave us the boots. We went out there. We didn't know what was gonna happen, but at the end of the day, we had some photos with Brandon. And what's Brandon's last name? Is it
Cutler?
Is it Cutler or Cutler? The one that's always with the EVPs?
wanna say Cutler.
Elite? Yeah. Man, I feel bad. I just forgot his last name. But yeah. So we got to meet him. But then Jack Swagger, man. Lucian
was
got
awesome.
to meet him, bro.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Awesome. Dude, he was
So-
still on cloud nine about it. He, my oldest son. So we're trying to find where to hand over the shoes, right? So we're at the back like entrance area, and we look off to the right, and there's a couple of obvious like workers, and they're smoking, doing their thing. And there's this tall ass buff motherfucker out by the fence by himself,
Yeah, he is.
looking down at his phone, like smoking. And I'm look over and I tell J Rock, I'm all like, dude, that fucking looks like Jack Swagger. J Rock's like, it fucking
It
is.
was. Man. Looks exactly like him.
So my oldest son, you know, he's on crutches right now. He's got a torn muscle in his knee. Found that out today. That's great. Yeah. So he's on crutches at the time though, and he sees him, and he's like, "Can I go talk to him? Can I go talk to him?" I'm like, "Yeah, go tell him hello, whatever." Like if he tells you to fuck off, just leave him alone. So yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Sometimes, bro.
So he crutches his way up to him, and it was like at least a good solid 5 minutes, if not closer to like 10. Swagger sat there and just talked with just my son, because I'm like trying to stay close to J Rock because I got the other pair of shoes, but also at the same time trying to keep an eye on my son.
Right.
So I'm a good distance away. So I mean, a good like 5-6 minutes he sat and like talked with my son and listened to him. And then actually was the one who asked him, like, "Hey, bud, do you want to take a picture with me? You got a phone?"
Wow.
Yeah, so my son was all like, "Yeah, of course." And then takes a picture of him, wouldn't shut up about it. Like still.
That's what you want, because in the business, like a lot of people forget that the reason that we do what we do is because of those people.
Yeah,
guys
fan
like
base.
you, like and those little kids one day, like to us, that's like 5 minutes of our time, right? But to him, he's gonna remember that for like the rest of his life.
Oh yeah,
for
he's
sure.
already he's made his own TikTok video out of it because I added it on my TikTok. So Adam Height 108, KickRocks. Anyways,
I like that little plug you just did.
Yeah.
I love it.
you know, he put it on his own TikTok. He's got it on his Snapchat. He's like got the saved picture of it. Yeah, he's already put it up on his computer screen. I like that's the highlight because he's got a signed autograph from Goldberg that he got from that jabroni over there. And then,
They got the Sting one too at the last AEW
he got
event.
the Sting one where me and the double jabronis went, and he met a Santa Claus guy who was letting kids reach in the bag and mysteriously pull out a gift.
Wow.
And his was an autographed picture of Sting.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's pretty
Santa
cool.
Claus was cool that day.
Oh yeah,
That's
huge.
huge.
Oh dude, you should have seen him. The look on his face. We didn't even need to go into the show and watch the show anymore. He was done.
Yep.
We could have
You
left.
touch a lottery ticket that you buy next time, bro. You got the best luck in the whole family.
Yeah, he could have left and he would have been completely happy. So now he's got the Goldberg Sting autographed. He's got the picture with Jack Swagger, who he's followed since WWE. Like, so he's loved him since he's been all over.
And it's cool because you bring another generation into wrestling, and for them, like, you know, whenever he was Jack Swagger in WWE, we were younger. Now we're older, and then we have our own kids, and he's still doing it.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, cool, like, let's keep it going, man. Generation after generation, just keep it going, and keeping the fandom alive, man. That was cool.
And you say that too. Like, I have a 2-year-old, and she's my daughter, and dude, she's been watching me wrestle since she came out of the womb, basically. And I looked at a picture the other day. I was wrestling at TWA, and she's like 6 months. She was almost walking. And there's a picture of her and me just in the ring. And I'm looking at the camera, and she's smiling as big as she possibly can. And she's holding on the rope.
Hell yeah.
And every time we watch a pay-per-view, anytime we watch, other matches, she goes, Dad.
Oh, that's
and I'm
cool.
like, I'm like,
Hell yeah.
Daddy does that. I'm like, I'm not bringing home that money yet, but yeah, that's what Daddy does. You know what I'm saying?
I need the Kleenex box already, bro. I need the Kleenex box already. God damn.
And, it was so funny. My wife said, she goes, so are you going to let her wrestle? If she wants to wrestle, you're going to let her wrestle? And I said, only if I train her. I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's very few people in the business I trust as it is. And to train her, like, oh my God. Just thinking about it, like, puts me in a panic. I'm like, oh, you might really like this. Because
Get your anxiety going.
the Rumble, when Naomi came back, her eyes were this big. And I was like, what you know about this? What you know about Naomi? She left WWE before you were born. Like, what you know about this lady? And I remember, bro, I just watch wrestling stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Because, Wrestler Still Moves, surprise. And, dude, she was so excited and so happy. And, like, she gets up for the matches now. So
That's awesome, man.
we're actually making it a family event. The Perth video,
okay.
it's coming up. We're going to go to my parents' house, make a whole pancake bar. My wife wants to do the whole deal.
Oh,
so.
brunch.
What time is that showing again?
It's 4. I told you.
4 a.m.?
Yeah, I said
4 a.m. Yeah.
Bro, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's going to be at 4
No.
a.m.
That's gonna be a tough one for me, bro. I'm gonna go watch
Nope.
those Lonely Boys on Saturday, and then I gotta stay up.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
go to
man,
bed at 4 in the morning.
yeah, I think that's what it's all about, man. I mean, I think I watched wrestling way before I even watched like superhero cartoons.
Wow.
So like growing up was like wrestling was the shit to me. I mean, Hulk Hogan was my grandpa growing up because my grandma always told me that. So she's like, yeah, that's your grandpa. I'm like, well, hope that motherfucker comes home because I want some wrestling tickets.
Dude,
that is
Then
awesome.
you find out he don't like your cat, and he was like, oh.
Yeah, no. So, but
That was
It's wrestling
He's
is
half blind. He can't tell.
Hey, sometimes I'm like, what's he doing? Now I'm just playing.
Red flag.
Yeah, no,
Red flag.
no, it's
That's your
good.
first warning, bud.
I'm sure my grandma definitely would laugh about it a lot. But hey, man, that's what it's all about, man. About the kids and growing up with this wrestling thing. And it's so funny because a lot of people give a shit because it's fake or whatever. They want to talk that. It's like, dude, every movie that you watch is fake. These guys do the greatest things in the ring with no cuts, no anything. This is what they do.
And I always tell them,
Big old bruise right here.
There you go.
and I always tell them, like, it's not fake. It's storyline. But all the bumps they're taking are real.
there's
All the
nothing fake
injuries are
about
real.
that, man.
There's
Dude,
nothing
nothing-
fake
Am I ran
about
through my
it.
list
Like,
of injuries right now?
Right?
In high school, nothing pissed me off more than when people would talk about BBW and be like, "Oh, that fake show." Be like, "Dude, okay, come to the show. Me and you gonna spend 5 minutes. We'll talk out a quick little match, and then when we get in the ring, and I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna wrestle. You're not gonna get to wrestle the smallest guy. We're gonna put you in here with our own boy Fluff.
Right.
Yeah, which
Dude,
everybody
fuck
knew.
yeah.
George Michael. So we're gonna put you in there with
Hell
Fluff.
yeah.
At the start of the match, when the bell rings,
JP Ruin?
Fluff's gonna fly across the ring,
For
and he's
real.
gonna
And he's a
gore
nice
you.
guy.
Every time.
You know, and we called it the genocide. His gore, we called it the genocide because man, that fat fucker could move, bro. He could fly. So like, we're hanging out one night, right? And we see some lights flash, and our homeboy Abel goes, "Oh, it's the cops." Well, we're trespassing at this point in time, dude. I turn to run. All I see is this motherfucker's ponytail just straight fucking
Hilarious.
He dusted me before I could even hop the fence. This fucker was down a block and a half, just gone, dude. Like, what the fuck? How did you do that, bro?
Crazy.
He was-
Yeah.
and at the time, I think he was like 260, 280 pounds.
JP Ruin broke my ribs, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he broke
That's
3
what
of
I
my
said.
ribs, yeah.
So, but I would tell these guys in school, like, you're gonna come. We'll talk out the match real quick. We're gonna start the match with an easy bump. The bell's gonna ring, and as soon as the bell rings, Fluff's gonna fly across the ring. He's gonna genocide you out the ring. And he'll catch some forearms. He'll take you in, double arm suplex you. He'll play to the crowd. We'll move around. He'll hit you with the German suplex, and then he's gonna hit you with the diving headbutt off the top. Pin you 1, 2, 3. It'll be over. But don't worry. You're gonna be fine because this shit's
10
fake.
spots.
It's fake. It's
He
fake.
caught 10 spots.
Okay,
By the
we
way.
just told you everything that's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. You're gonna see it all coming, and you're gonna know it's coming. But don't worry, you're gonna be fine because it's fake.
Oh, jeez, no.
So what do you think
Okay.
about?
And nobody surprisingly would want to do it.
Surprise.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
let's-
like, oh no, because I'm gonna get mad. You're gonna be a turbo.
So what do you think about?
I hated that shit.
What do you think about Bret Hart's comments that he talked about the other day?
I don't think that's ghetto.
Well, no, because like he's kind of referenced like Goldberg and like how he wrestles, but he's just saying like now,
for years.
like how Gunther and Chops and everything, like they're leaving blisters, and he's like,
No, at this point,
he's like,
Bret Hart's
dude,
a
he's
hater.
like, they need to get out of the business. He's like, because wrestling is not for them to be hurting each other. You're supposed to go in the ring, put on a match. Nobody's supposed to get hurt. You're not supposed to go to your hotel or your locker room with this, and this. He's like, it's not wrestling anymore, and
I got an objection to
that kind of like took
I
me
think
for
Bret Hart
surprise.
turned into a hater over the last couple of years, like big time.
Did he say that when he got his feelings hurt? It's Montreal.
Yep.
Screwjob.
Yep.
I mean,
He's been living off of that for like 20
my thing
years.
is, bro, look, Brett's one of the greatest technicians ever.
Probably
He
the
got his
best.
ass kicked in the dungeon like every day.
Yeah.
Like bruises, blisters, mat sores. And you mean to tell me that was during your training?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that you're not supposed to get your ass kicked in the middle of the ring? Brother, the business evolves. So back in the day, J-Rod and I could go out and have a match. We couldn't have a 50-50 match back then. Because I'm 6 feet tall and 400 pounds legit. Right?
It's gonna be a 90-10.
Any promoter in the world in the 80s or the 90s would have said, the fat dude's going over, you're taking his finish,
I'm
you
taking
don't
an
get
ass
any offense. It's 90-10. Right?
Wow,
You'd have a
10 all
small
day.
comeback. That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's not even much.
Now, when I went to my first BBW show, J-Rod was doing a match with Legos.
I remember that.
He took a Lego
That.
bump
Yeah.
and
You
he
were
kicked
there?
out of the Lego bump. Yeah, I was there.
bro.
He kicked out of the Lego bump.
Wow.
So the business has changed. It's evolved. So for him to say something like that, I love Brett.
Yeah.
But sometimes you become a relic.
Yeah, he's calling it Goldberg wrestling now.
Bro,
Dude, I'm
you
telling
got
wild.
kicked in the head. Leave it alone.
Yep.
I get
He's
it. Look,
on it,
look, we're a
bro.
fan. You know why we're a fan? Because you like chocolate. Okay? That's great.
I like rocks.
I like rocks.
I like rocks.
All right, man. Before
So
we
we've
move
always
on,
debated on what BBW stood for. There's a couple of
sure.
meetings.
There's a few of them. Now you
so
know.
guys, before we move on, I think it's just, at least at this time now, Demetrius Clark, you got to tell us, man, all these belts, what it is, who are you, man? Who are you, and what have you been doing?
Dude, so I am the Omni King Omega. That is my in-ring name. That's the moniker. Yes, that is the moniker. The Omni King is the moniker. Omega is the name. I know it's a billion other Omegas in the world, but I'm the best. That's the way that things go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You take it and run with it.
the one that J-Rod
Dude, he
has
lost me.
right over there is the DreamCon
Dude, this thing is heavy,
Tag
too, bro.
Team title.
Pulling that up.
Me and J-Rod, you'll know this name, the Total Pimp. Me and the Total Pimp.
I remember him, bro.
We've been tagging for 6 years. We've held a few
6
titles
years,
together.
bro? That's right?
Bro, we've been tagging for 6 years.
That's crazy, man. That's a long time.
First time I met Pimp, we were in a TWA Rumble, and actually we were training together. But the first match we ever had, we were in that Rumble, and Pimp slapped the dog shit out of me in the middle of the Rumble, and I was like, "Do I owe you money? Like,
What happened?
do I owe you? What did I do? What did you do? What did I do to deserve this, bro?"
Oh shit!
The belt, the homeboy his holding is the current APW World Heavyweight Championship. I've been holding. I beat Dill Dempsey for this title.
Oh, Dale. I fought Dale, man.
You fought Dill.
Dude, Dale's was one of my favorite opponents.
And
I'm
he
not
has
gonna lie.
gotten so much better. Shout out
Really?
to Dill Dempsey. I love you, Dale. It's good to see you.
Dale.
Pasty ass.
I'm coming for you, Dale.
Bro,
I'm coming
you
for
got
you.
Riz, bro.
I'm coming for
The
you.
last show.
Do it.
Dill had
You
his-
ain't coming
it.
for nobody
it.
but a McDouble. What are you talking about?
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I do like Dale, though. He's a great talent.
Dill's a
man.
great guy. This is a legitimate world title. It's been to 3 different countries, so it is an official world title. I'll actually be defending this title in a couple of weeks at another show, the Briefcase, Texas Wrestling Association. I'm currently the Texas Wrestling Association briefcase cash-in holder. Sal is currently holding up our titles in litigation right now, so I can't cash that briefcase in on anybody.
Okay.
So it's
So what are the rules of the TWA?
it's basically
suitcase?
money in the bank, bro.
Basically
I
money in
want
the bank?
I
I'm
want a
sorry.
big ass
There you
rumble for the belt for that thing, and I can cash in on any champion at any point in TWA. As of right now, we don't have any belts, so I can't cash in on anybody. So I
Please tell
talked
me you
to-
threw out Babe to Gabe, by the way.
I did not throw out Gabe. That was the Nathan. God, he's gonna kill me. I'm sorry, Nathan. Love you. He's in a feud with somebody
You're
else.
good. No worries.
The Grayson family. The Grayson
go.
family.
Okay.
Oh, don't jump me. Okay, there's no 3 on 4, all right. And then finally, the only title that I hold that's outside of Texas, the SEW World Heavyweight Championship, inside of the OIWA. Sir Mo's one of the property owners of the OIWA. I've been holding that belt since last year. All of these belts I've had a very long reign with.
So these are all your current.
These are all my.
These
current,
are your current
These are my
titles.
current titles. I
Nice.
don't carry around anything that's not mine. Okay. The reason I don't is because I'm legit, bro. I'll beat your ass over my title.
Hell yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
beat your ass over my people.
That's right.
I think if you have a title at a WWE or AEW event, you got to defend it.
Yeah. There'd be like 5,000 super kicks in those matches. But the DreamCon tag titles I've held for 2 years. This one I've held for 245 days. That one I just won 2 months ago, and this one.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
That's awesome.
260
That's fucking
days.
awesome.
So,
Fuck yeah. That's badass,
It's
man.
been a
Good shit,
great
good
great
shit.
journey. I've been wrestling. I'll be wrestling 10 years this year, and I met J Rob when I was 2 years in. At
Were you 2 years
BBW.
in?
I was
Yeah.
2 years in, and
Who did you come in with, bro?
I
don't
came
remember
in
who you
with
came
DeMarcus Rashad, Mario.
That's right.
Mario and his boys. When we had a tag match with those guys, I remember this because the sprinkler system turned on over the ring, and half the ring was wet, and I was like, not gonna do that. So
Yeah, I
we
think
wrestled.
that was at Conway's.
Me and Mario wrestled DeMarcus Rashad and Sammy.
Maybe I
Sammy
wasn't
Hager.
there for that.
And it was a good time, you know what I mean. And I was at a few BBW shows, but J Rob was a dick and didn't want to book me, so
He's good at that, bro.
he's good at that.
Yeah.
No, but and I've just been traveling up and down, man. I've been to 15 out of 50 states so far, and bro, I love wrestling, bro.
That's awesome,
I
bro.
love wrestling so much.
Man,
Fuck
there's
yeah.
such an itch that we all have that we always want to just get back in there, and I wish I was ballsy enough and had enough time right now to do it. But I mean, I there's so many buts and excuses, but man, I loved it, bro. There's no way to explain the rush and fucking going out there and wrestling.
And
So what would you do if you wanted to get in? Like my middle son, he's about to graduate.
Okay.
And he's like, Dad, I want to go to wrestling school. I'm like, cool. Well, I used to wrestle too. Well, back in high school.
Yeah.
I'm not.
does your son look like you?
Yeah, he does.
He's in trouble.
He look like you?
Oh, not. Oh,
He's
yeah.
in trouble.
No, I have to
Luchador,
ask
bro.
because
No, you're good.
Luchador.
when we
You're
talk
good.
about this
You're
is
good.
kind of deep, but the business isn't meant for
You can
people like
ignore
us.
that.
Why
Like
do
J-Rock.
you say that?
Because
Really?
it was a white man's sport. It was 100% a white man's sport. This is not me trying to be whatever. How many multiple time world champions have you seen
Oh, I got you.
that
bro.
are black
We talked about this the other day.
Besides the Rock.
besides The Rock?
The Rock isn't even fully black though.
And The Rock is
Yeah.
half Samoan. And does he ever claim his black side? Sorry,
Actually, he does.
he
is.
doesn't. But it doesn't sell him anything.
Yeah, true.
Because Zoa is based off of his Samoan heritage. There's nothing wrong with the Samoans. Love them. But he don't claim that part. The business wasn't meant for people like us, right? I'm over 6 feet tall. I was 285 when I came into the business. I was chiseled. I was nice. But I got 140-pound guys that were going out and having matches at 5'5", and they was out there being in the main event spot. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was better than them. It doesn't constitute that I'm better than you, right? Those guys knew how to get over it at that time.
Yeah.
But nobody wanted to teach me how to do it. If it wasn't for a name that's redacted now because he was in some trouble and stuff like that, and I can't give him this credit out on this podcast. But,
Absolutely.
if it wasn't for that person and people like Rodney Mack, Tone Pimp, Sean Hernandez, if it wasn't for guys like that taught me, hey, you're a brother in the business, bro. So if your kid wants to get in, he has to find a wrestling school that's going to support him. Booker T School out there in Houston. AAPW Pops up there in Austin.
Well, he's in St. Louis.
If he's in St. Louis, then there's plenty of St. Louis promoters out there that are black that'll take him.
Okay.
But the business is going to take them all over. You know, it's a traveling business. It's a traveling circus. Yeah. And Rodney Mack, when he first came to San Antonio, bro, he was like, bro, this is an untapped market of culture. Like Misty Marks, Tony Strong, you know. Like there's just so many talents that don't get recognized. And at the end of the day, bro, I would tell him, this is not a business for you to quit. Like, if you're going to get in, you got to be all the way in. The reason he ain't come back is because he knows you got to be all the way in on this.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Because if you're not, you're going to shit the bed, and somebody's going to know.
And I remember being that promoter, too. Like, I mean, I'll be real, man. There's a lot of guys that I didn't bring back because they weren't serious, you know, about their work.
They got mad.
What do you call, what is, I'll be real, I'll say a little deep right now, too. What's Demetrius wrestling name? Demetrius Rashad? What's his?
DeMarcus Rashad?
DeMarcus
Ghetto
Rashad.
Dream.
Ghetto Dream. Yeah, I call him Ghetto all the time.
Right.
So, I work with Alvaro right now. I still call him Bandana Joe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, even with him, man, there was many reasons why I shouldn't have worked with him, but I saw him working hard in a lot of aspects, so I gave him lots of chances, you know. And he has done a lot, and he's still working hard at his craft. But yeah, that's why I don't want to say that I'm going to do this, because I'm not fully in, and it's not fair. Look at what WWE does to their talent. They bring a guy in like The Rock and could take somebody's spot as easy as like that, right? And why is that fair to me to do that? And by any means, I might run another show. I'm still talking about it, right? And if I do, you're not going to see me in the main event,
Right?
Because that's not the spot that deserves what I deserve.
You'll see me on the mics, though. You'll see me on the mics.
And so that's kind of like
Be a
where,
45-minute promo.
right?
We have met before.
hey, and that's why he wasn't at the
And
show.
that's why
when
you
you
were
were
at the show.
But yeah, man, you got to respect this business. And okay, can I be a little devil's advocate with you real quick?
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of the culture, y'all's culture, don't get that push because of the characters that you're creating out of it?
The reason we're creating those portrayals is because promoters only think we can get over a certain way. Funny, hood, street, and those are two different things, or comic. That's it. Those are the four, or athletic guy. Those are the 5 different things that a promoter sees.
Super sharp dressed.
And Bobby Lashley is a 1 in a million guy.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say, like,
he has a legitimate background that could beat the shit out of anybody in the room.
Absolutely.
Badass Army sergeant, came from the ground up, built himself, and he's not an Army guy. Booker T came from prison and was GI Bro.
Yep.
So what are we talking about right now? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's a stereotypical thing, and unfortunately, that's why I call myself the Omni King, bro, because nobody ever does that gimmick. Yeah, I like Dragon Ball. Yeah, I like anime. I got a title with anime stuff on it.
I love it. That's why I love
But
that one.
at the end of the day, this is just the culture that's been cultivated for us. And the only way that our black culture can get over is if Roman Reigns wears Jordans and the Usos wear Air Force Ones. And I actually got retweeted by the Usos once because I said Nike. why are y'all not sponsoring these dudes? Like, they wear Air Force Ones, the most uncomfortable shoe in the world.
Why
They're all in the match.
why hasn't Roman got his own shoe yet? Like, you know,
He does. You know what I'm saying? Them boots that he be wearing? Them
his own shoes, his own
those
Nike
custom,
shoes.
Yeah, he wears like them custom made boots that he has. So, it's got
Bro,
a
those
symbol
ain't
on
by
it.
Nike.
They say there's
They ain't Nikes, though.
No, bro, there's so many.
They gotta make his own.
Right. They,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I mean.
15, 16?
Yeah,
It's a big deal, too.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those guys' boots are just like ace. Like they're just really good at what they do, and they were able to create those in a design. But yeah, you need a brand. That's one thing John Cena never even got.
Right.
John Cena never got a shoe brand. That's really cool. No, there's no wrestler.
Even when
he was
doing the
with
whole
Reebok.
pump up, when he would like do
pumps.
down and pump his shoes.
he
up.
never got a brand. You know, he just bought the old school Reeboks.
Yeah.
You got custom jorts.
George, right? Actually, I might be wrong on this. We might have to fact check this.
He's
but
got those in the.
I thought it was
section.
Reebok. Like,
He might have gotten sponsored. No,
No, because he was too ingrained into the
Echo. I'm sorry, that's where I went. Echo might be
Unlimited?
sponsored him.
Oh, the shorts.
Yeah, the
He was
shorts. 'Cause he was always wearing the
Yeah,
Echo
he was always
shorts.
wearing them in his world title matches.
Yeah,
Like, he had the
exactly.
Echo print on the left side and right side of the butt cheek.
Yeah.
Dude, they
Everyone's
even
like,
did the
what
little.
is he wearing Echo?
They did the line of the shorts with his little cartoon character on the butt end of them.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd they say?
Roadhouse.
No,
Dre
man.
over there throwing out backs again.
behave.
Stupid. You're an idiot.
Say it, Izzy. Say it.
Nope. What I do want to know is, we had one other briefcase on this show,
Where's that at?
Oh,
and we
J-Rocks.
opened it up.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
What do you
So-
keep
What's in your
your
briefcase?
That is for me to know, and
The
the
world
person
to
I
find
hit it
out?
with to find out.
All right.
No, when you say your person to hit it with, I mean, you talking about like.
I'm talking about whoever gets in my.
OnlyFans
No. First of all, no.
Hey, girl, let me show you this.
Let me show
You
you
gonna
about to
find
hit
some
you
weird
with.
porn in here? Is that why you don't want to
Oh
do
God,
that?
no. No. I've got. Never mind.
You gotta give me something like
No.
that.
To be honest,
Is there
I'll
multiple
tell you a
items?
secret. I don't know the combination of that briefcase.
What's the passcode?
What's in the box? CJ Xavier, the guy who owned TWA before, Corvus owns it now. He gave us
do
a
they?
briefcase. Bro, I have no idea.
How many
no idea
number
what the
combination is it?
Yeah, and it's
I've been trying to figure it out for the last 2 weeks. I still can't figure it
shit.
out.
All zeros.
It's a 3. Yeah, right. Might be just all. Yeah.
That's
no,
fine.
it's on there right now. So
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
we
That's
got
crazy.
somebody.
TWA's been around for a long time.
TWA's been around for 25 years.
25
25
years.
years.
25 years. I've wrestled there 9. And
Is
that's
that the
the
spot that
first,
me and Chicken
like, main
Fingers went
event
to?
Yeah.
It was TWA, right?
Man, dude, I couldn't tell you. Who
Was it TWA or
What's that?
LWA?
No, it's TWA, bro.
It was TWA, right?
Yeah, LWA is Laredo Wrestling Alliance.
Oh, yeah, we
that's
didn't go all the
that's
way
what
to
Dan.
Laredo.
Yeah, no, that's what Dan.
Yeah.
No, I went and commentated a show with this guy, Chris Chicken Finger Chavez.
It was TWA, bro.
It was, right? Yeah. Yeah, we went
Who
and
was the
commentated.
You
who was
the,
the big white guy, Demetrius, that was running it at the time? He would have been running this probably about 3 years before, maybe 2 to 3 years before you came in.
Then I would have.
You wouldn't remember?
I would have no idea, brother.
I
Because
forgot his
if
name.
you
Maybe
could
it'll
probably
come to me.
contact Jerry Reyes, he probably could tell you.
Oh, Jerry.
Dude,
Right
the
there.
crowd is nuts
You
out
know.
there.
Bro. And it's still in the same spot. Still
Really?
The
The Wolverine?
Texas Wolverine All-Star Gym, 1334 South Florida. I'm actually defending that title there in a main event match against Big Kid, Dreadhead from an AAPW, Pops up there.
Okay.
And dude, this dude's gigantic. Not even gonna lie to you. And he came in, bro. I remember I was talking to Sal. I turned around. This kid ran at me and threw his whole body at me. His whole body. Straight, all head. Bam! Hit me right up underneath the chin, bro. I was out. I was like, oh, this is what it's like to be asleep. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Big boy coming
That's
at you.
big. It's a big dude. So yeah, bro. It's gonna be it's great.
So TWA got purchased by Corpus Christi?
No, TWA got purchased by Corvus.
Oh,
who is
Corvus.
currently in the End of the World Party. Him and Ricky
Okay.
Reyes and his daughter and Corvus's daughter Ash.
Nice. Okay.
Nice, nice.
I'm
So I
gonna
got a
have to come
question.
ch-
So are
Go ahead.
all these belts like from the same company or these different companies?
No, so this one's from Southern Extreme Wrestling, the OIWA. Up in it stretches from Dallas with Mo and Sword Championship Wrestling
Okay.
all the way to Arkansas, with 3 other companies. They actually have international promotions as well in London, England. I was supposed to go there, but I had some stuff come up, and then in Washington State.
Yeah, that was always like one of my questions, like how people can go like, you know, AEW go to New Japan and they win the title right off the bat, or like, you know, y'all have different territories,
Right.
And so are you able to? You're able to defend it at any time with any promotion,
Right. So the
because it's all independent.
it's all independent, and the thing is, as long as those promotions play nice with each other, like this was a special thing that I did with Corvus and the promoters of APW, Rudy Sandoval down in Laredo, because TW doesn't have any titles right now. They've got a whole new rebrand. I was like, hey, bro, we've got a world. I got a world title. I got 2 world titles sitting. Like, I need to defend them. I haven't had an APW show in a while. So he's like, yeah, we can defend them, and he's paying me, and everybody, you know, APW's paying me, not TWA. So it's a matter of cooperation. That's, you know,
and so
I'm
you
an
can have
independent
the APW in another promotion, and that person from that promotion can win that title.
Yeah, it depends. So.
I would imagine that would take like some sit downs.
Yeah, it would take sit downs. It takes meetings, you know, and that's the nature of the business.
Yeah,
part, right. That's the business part.
Yeah.
So, in any case,
but that's awesome,
yeah,
though, man.
bro, I'm an independent contractor, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say my long
and
question
some
was,
promoters
are
are
you
real stingy,
signed
like
or are you
SCW.
independent fully?
I'm independent fully right
Nice.
now.
Okay.
I have not been offered a contract, but Paul, my phone,
Hit him up.
I'll be honest, bro. That's the
Hell
only place
yeah.
I want to go. I don't want to go to New Japan. I don't want to go anywhere else. I want to go to WWE. I want to be at Wrestlemania. I want to be in an Elimination Chamber. I want to have a Hell in a Cell match. I want to be in a TLC match. A TLC match, not...
How old are you, bro, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
29.
29.
I'll be 30 this year. And, you know, that's right around the prime. You know, I'm sitting in the prime of my life right now. You know what I'm
Awesome.
saying? I can lose a little bit of weight, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hefty because it works for me. You know what I'm saying?
And you're comfortable.
And I'm, like, mostly. You know what I mean? Now I'm starting to realize, like, you're turning 30, you kind of slow down a little bit.
I was gonna say
I live on the 3rd
question.
floor, too. So, you know what I'm saying? I get to the top floor, I'm like...
You're getting them steps, and that's
my
for damn
daughter,
sure.
bro, she's 2, so sometimes she don't like to walk. So she's like,
Bro,
yeah.
you make
And I'm
it to
like,
the top floor. I get halfway. I gotta take a break.
Oh, bro. Well, yeah, because I have that long walk in between, you know,
Yeah, dude, well, you gotta prep yourself before you even start the steps. When you get down the bottom, you gotta look up. You gotta contemplate life for a moment. You gotta decide, is this where I want to go out?
I gotta pray first, you know, because
Yeah.
I've missed a couple of them steps sometimes, bro.
Oh, motherfucker,
And
catch your shit.
they're outside, bro.
Ooh, catch
Wow.
your shit on one of them damn things.
Oh no, I hit my face on one of them things.
Oh, man.
Legit, like,
Oh, damn.
send all everybody upstairs. My girl loves to shop at Sam's. That's what she likes to do, right, bro? I'd be like, you ain't got to take this shit upstairs. I got to take this shit upstairs. So I'm carrying. I'm like, yeah, I'm macho man. I got this. And I missed. Bro, I couldn't put my hands down. Boxes came up. Face hit the... And that's why I got a scar right here.
Not even wrestling related.
No. Oh, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so then I got a hard question for you. You said you're about to be 30.
Yeah.
Seeing as how what the landscape looks like in WWE for those guys over 35, do you feel time pressured to kind of like perform as much as possible, get your name out as quick as possible, to where like you don't feel like you can take the time off really?
I would say 5 years ago, yes. I would have said if this was 5 years ago, absolutely I would have felt the pressure. But because it only takes one match that's filmed one time for you to blow up and promoters to be like, hey, can we book you? Can we book you? Can you book you?
Oh yeah.
There's a video right now of me getting kicked down the stairs. I sent it to you. Mm-hmm. I legitimately, it's the slowest fall in history. It's literally the slowest fall. I fell down those stairs so slow, bro. But when I was going down, I was like, oh my God, this hurts. Like, I'm never going to do this again, right? Yeah. Because the first initial fallback is nasty. And then when I hit the bottom, I was like, thank God. Right?
This is over.
This is the
But
end.
it was so funny because...
That was 3 steps.
Yeah, and it was a super heavyweight match. It's 3 steps. Yeah, don't do that to me, bro. No, No, it was a legit like. Yo, you buried me just now, bro.
No, I did it. I
I'm gonna
promise.
need you to post that video I sent you, bro.
I did it.
That's tough.
Hey, what is it? Say it.
So no, but it was so funny because it was a super heavyweight match and it was last man standing. I didn't lose that match, which is funny because that's the hardest bump of the whole match.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the night, the guy who was taking the shots, who was taking them pictures, he's been shooting wrestling business for 30 years. He came up to me, and Justin, who was my opponent, he said, "That's the greatest super heavyweight match I've ever seen in my life." And I, bro, legitimately wanted to cry because that's all you hope for is for old heads to tell you that was awesome.
Yeah.
And if I watch the video back, I don't think that because Justin was like, "Hey, by the way, I'm not wearing gear," and I was like, "But I didn't bring clothes for this. I brought clothes to travel in." So my ass is hanging out half of the match because my pants are too tight. The whole deal. But to get a compliment like that, one of these days, bro, if it happens, it happens. Do I run a main event Wrestlemania? You bet your ass I do. Mm-hmm. I want to have a prominent spot.
If you're in the business, that's your
what
goal.
you should strive for.
Yeah, that's your goal.
And if you're not, then you don't need to be here.
Yeah.
I don't need to be.
Nobody wants to be. Nobody wants to be made.
Nobody wants you to be at the bottom. You don't want to be at the bottom. Some people are like, "I love Kurt Jerky." Cool, that's cool with you, bro. Sometimes you get in the business, you find your spot, you stay there.
Yeah.
Right. Miz, Kofi, R-Truth.
Yeah.
Who should have had another world title match, by the way. I legitimately think he deserves one more run. And you got other guys, and in 5 years, if right now, dude, if I'm on your podcast in 5 years and I'm like, hey, just signed a new dotted line, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Got that, $450,000 that's coming in, you know what I'm saying? My family's financially taken care of. Got the, got the surgeries all taken care of. Great. But do I feel the pressure to get booked everywhere? No, because you know this better than anybody. It's quantity over quality.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, it's quality over quantity. Because if I go and get booked to a shit ton of shit shows, and I burn myself out, and I'm like, bro, I hate the business.
Yep.
This
You
promoter
see the bad.
out on
You
me.
see the bad side of it.
Right. I stepped in a manure pile on the way to the ring.
See,
You know what I mean?
and also that's why they didn't want to put the title on LA Knight was because of his age.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, it shouldn't fucking matter. You know what I mean? And that's what sucks about it is you get to a certain point and they're like, nope. It doesn't matter what kind of pop you get or what.
More champions like the one we have right now that can't
think it's
perform
because the
every
business-
week, every pay-per-view.
Yep.
You got to look at it like that. They're older. Their mind says they can still do it, but when you got a champion who's 40, 41, can he really do it 365?
Right.
And his body hold up.
And-
So I get the reluctancy because every once in a while you're going to find that diamond in the rough who's going to be able to take it till they're 45. Mm-hmm. But then what are they going to look like once it does catch up with them?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think
But you got people like R-Truth, and he's in his
50s.
Yeah.
And still
and he
killing it.
looks.
And he just had his first major injury last year.
Yeah, that's right.
So
And nothing against him, but a lot of his bookings too is that, he runs down to the ring. They haven't played the goofy guy.
The comic.
Not saying
how
he
you were
hasn't
saying.
put it in
Right.
his matches because when he was in TNA, he fucking
But also, if you
performed
go
a
back
hell
and
of a
you
lot.
watch his TNA matches, his
Oh, dude,
NWA
they're
matches,
awesome.
if you watch all the stuff he did in early WWE,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
in
Agile.
heated agile
rivals.
matches. You know what I mean?
Awesome matches.
So the thing is, the business doesn't owe you shit.
No.
The business don't owe you a motherfucking
They
thing.
don't know your shit.
So the business owes me nothing.
They're just giving you a
All
platform.
these titles that I got, they're not props, but these promoters don't owe me nothing.
Yeah. Well, I think at the end of the day, though, a lot of these indie guys that want to push hard, that's where you want to go. You
Yeah.
want to be trusted. Getting that belt isn't just getting gold and getting this shiny thing that you walk around with.
That guy trusts me.
Yeah, that guy trusts you that runs all these companies, and
They
those
trust
guys know that they're going to come in and they're going to put on a show and you make those people come pay tickets to put those asses in the seats, So there's a reason why you have all those belts, man. And I commend you, brother. You've been working hard for years. Keep working at it, man. Find your ways to get those opportunities. Wrestling's about opportunities, man.
100%.
Just as much as you talked about LA Knight, you talk about all these other guys, man. they're running with their opportunities right now, and it doesn't last that long for somebody. Look at CM
Yeah.
Punk.
No.
He thought he did the best thing in the world for the best in the world to come to WWE, and now he's injured. You
I
know?
thought it was a good idea for him to go back to WWE.
Oh, absolutely!
It was
It's a
a
great
perfect
time.
I think
It
it
was
was
a
perfect
great
time.
time for him to
Perfect
come
time.
because he was in the eye, and
And he was just, but you could
Yeah.
tell when he came back, he's just beat up.
he is beat up
Big time.
EW
yeah.
beat him up,
And that's
man.
what and
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
J
talking
Rock
about again, life.
That's
I
what
mean, you
J Rock
hit
was
40.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
J Rock's like, dude, they're not gonna let him take a bump, and I'm like, and then he got injured, and we
And it
did the
wasn't
next
even on a
podcast.
bump.
I was like, dude,
He
I
was
was like,
right.
look,
He was right.
Wasn't even on a bump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's all and it's those things you got to look at with some of these guys. So then, let me go back to the whole old school thinking of wrestling. Triple H is changing that, and Triple H is going to change that in the next couple of years as the years go on because there isn't any of that no more. Because a lot of these old school guys are now, I'm sorry, but they're either making their way out or we're losing them.
They're hanging on for dear life.
And
too.
yeah, and that's why some of these companies aren't going to make it right now. You have to stay with the eye of what's being shown on TV because that's why those people are going. But don't get me wrong, you got to find your itch for what you like in these indies too.
100%.
You know, so
Some people love NWA. NWA is great. Rodney's on NWA. Love to see it. You know what I'm saying? I like most wrestling. I like most wrestling, but I don't like deathmatch stuff. I can't.
I'm with you on that.
I
The
can't.
exploding rings, the barbed wire.
Don't
stuff.
tell me about that.
I'm not really into
I like
that.
I didn't like it honestly either, bro. I
Yeah.
just did it because
It was there.
the guys that started it wanted to keep doing it,
Right.
Yeah.
and that was kind of just my role with it.
And for me, like I haven't ever, in the whole time of the business, I've never gigged, not once. I've only bled hard way. I've never gigged.
I never bled.
Because I feel like if my blood is gonna come out, it needs to mean something to me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yep.
And
100%.
I'll tell you what, boy. Y'all keep these old guys. They keep hanging on, bro. Like these old luchadors.
Dude.
Do you know a guy named Batu?
It doesn't come to
So
come to
in
bro.
San Antonio, there's this older guy named Batu, legend in the lucha libre in SA, legend, and down south. He's got this Indian chief head record. You sneak to the middle of my Shut your mouth, Hermes.
You ain't slick, bro. Over there all.
That was like J Rock last week. He's like,
Huh? What he said? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, he's all hyped up now.
Hey,
yeah.
no, it's cool though. He only did a little toot. All right, he ain't
Yeah,
foot
that's
basic,
it.
so we're good.
Okay, cornbread eating motherfucker. So, Batu had just wrestled on the same show with me out in the middle of the heat. It was like 90 degrees in the middle of May, blah, 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 blah. We went to a second show that day inside. Now, I didn't know I was wrestling Batu. So they come over and they're like, hey, you're going to wrestle Batu today. I was like, cool. I was like, bro, I got an easy match, you know. I'm like, oh, he's an old head. He's going to take it slow. He's going to do all his character work. He's going to do the, shit. And we going to do the leg drop. We're going to do the
Red
Bro, that's what he
flag,
does.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Red
what he does.
flag.
That's a part of his gimmick. Like, I'm not
I
lying.
don't think you can say that.
That's a part of his gimmick. I would say.
right?
So he, I'm gonna put my foot up. We're gonna do a leg drop, and we're gonna go home, right?
Yeah.
Swear to God, bro. He comes to me. He's like, I want you to give me one body slam, another body slam, and then a spine buster. I was like, okay, so what part of the match do you want me to do all these separate moves? He goes, no, in a row. I was like, what the in a row?
damn.
I was like, bro, you're gonna die in a row? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay. What am I gonna do, bro? He's got 28 years, 30 years, 40 years of experience. I can't tell him shit. So I'm like,
That's
cool.
what he wants. Give it to him.
I'm like, cool. So body slam comes up and he's gassed, bro. This is 3 minutes in and he's gassed. I love you, Batu, but you were gassed.
blew his load.
Bam! He goes to the rope. I'm going to get you. Okay, all right, cool, because he don't speak English. Bam! Cool. I was like, that one didn't look too good.
He ain't
but-
getting up.
I was like, that one didn't look good, but okay, yeah, let me sell a little bit. So he gets up and he goes for the final spine buster. J-Rod, how do you post for a spine buster, bro? Straight up, right?
Yeah, straight up.
This dude was hanging over my shoulder.
No.
He
He's already jackhammer for him.
So I went to go pick him up. He's hanging over like this. And I was like, that's not the way he's supposed to do that. So I said, I'm just going to put him down gently, right? I forget I'm 400 pounds sometimes, bro. I went to go set him down gently, but I came down, straight down. Bam! Bro, he went from over my shoulder and he,
Flat.
bam! He bounced. His head bounced. Sleep.
Jeff Hardy is special.
Bam! He was sleep. Jeff Hardy special, bro. He was sleeping. And I remember thinking to myself, I just killed Batu. I'm going to get jumped out
You
of
get
this.
fired.
Bro, his grandkids, his kids, his fine-ass daughter, his other fine-ass daughter, his wife, and his other grandkid were all front row.
Oh, man.
Bro, he didn't wake up for 15 minutes.
Damn.
God damn.
For 15, they had to bring in the ambulance. Bro, I'm in the back crying.
That's
I just
scary.
killed myself. I can't believe this shit.
Damn.
But
Did you pin him?
Hell no, I didn't pin him. You crazy? You asleep. I didn't want to move him, bro. I was trying to hold his neck still. I was like, hey, yo, y'all got to come in here and help him out. Bro, it
would've
was,
pinned him
and
first.
at the end of the day,
I'd have
bro,
pinned
he
him
came
first.
back the next week.
Yeah,
Bro was back
old
the
head,
next
bro.
week. He
Ready
was
to
bro back
stand.
like in a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Hey,
That's crazy, man.
bro, you got to,
Yeah.
old heads, you got to get out of the business, bro. Sometimes
Hey,
you just
man,
gotta
it's
call it
tough to
quits.
get out whenever that's something that you do. That's like
It's addicting.
Since you got a musician next to you, brother, it's like telling him to put the mic away or put the piano away. It's not gonna happen, man.
Well, look, he got
You know?
grays in his beard now. He got to rep like Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? He can't rep about bitches and hoes. Like he can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? He got to talk
Yeah.
about social issues. Like he got a Puerto Rican shoe on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't rap about the same thing he was rapping about in 2020.
It's America, dog.
I just wanted to go. What?
He just saw the one. He just saw the one star. That was,
He's like, I made him guess. That's what I wanted.
The
I
whole
wanted him
time
to
I
go
was
look.
staring at
Do
your
I?
shoe, I was like, is he going to say it? Because I don't feel comfortable being the one guy in the room.
he saw the one.
Hey, I'm American, bro.
He saw the one. He saw the one star. and was like, yeah, Puerto Rico.
All right, gentlemen.
God.
Hey, so we got to get to the part where we actually talk about WWE here,
Oh, yeah.
man.
My bad.
No, it's great, man. It's great to have you in here, Demetrius, and you're always in the chat, bro, and I appreciate that. Always joining in, and
Yeah.
so I appreciate that, brother. But we got a couple more minutes here.
All right.
As we're talking about this, I'm actually going to be showing some screenshots for people that are not into wrestling or just doesn't know what's going on. Cool. So we'll go right off the back at the end, man, and I'm going to show a little bit of Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso here on the shots.
Boy.
And man, these guys right here, I talked about this a while back about these guys being in WrestleMania. There's a lot
You've
of
been calling that one for months.
a lot of. I just seen it coming, man. Since again, the storytelling and what Triple H has been doing for as long as he's been taking over the books. It hasn't been a year when Vince left. This was beforehand. He had his hand in there.
Oh, yeah.
And so the storytelling of this has been told for now. You know, look, where was the Usos last year? Jimmy.
main event.
It was Jimmy, and Jay, right?
Yeah.
In the main event fighting. And then the whole feud happened when they broke up. So now I think this is a perfect time. And y'all even said last episode, how are they going to do this? How are they going to do this?
Yeah, how are they going to leave these two? Because they only have the short amount of time to get to it.
Yeah.
So it
WrestleMania
was,
is how many days
But
away?
you've been calling it for at least 4 to 6 months.
I think, like,
I think we're 51 now.
Yeah.
No, maybe even less than that.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So I was gonna say like maybe like 3 months,
You
maybe
got-
less than 3 months.
You got 3.5 years of storyline and 50 days to build up a match. That's a lot of time.
No,
Yeah.
but that's the beauty again of the storytelling. What Triple H is doing.
I think they're
He's-
building it before Rumble even because having them both come out 1 and 2 for the Rumble
Exactly.
was
100%.
freaking genius.
Yeah, but then
dude.
Didn't
then-
even realize that. Yeah,
He's
because they
the
had
re-
to wrestle for three minutes, probably a minute.
Well, 90 seconds.
Well, 90 seconds. That's right.
We're not dealing with your wife right now, okay? So you don't gotta bump it up.
He's the reason.
Call it what it is. 2
3
inches,
minutes.
2 inches, bro.
I'm telling you,
What the hell, dude?
be the best.
My man called him a 2-pump shot.
Not
That's
really.
crazy. That's crazy, bro.
They used to do
I
3
love
minutes, all right.
You gonna
Yeah,
let
they
Ninja
do.
Turtle neck
They used
tattoo
to
talk to you like that? That's tough.
It's okay.
Not only that, bro, I got the full on 90 sleeve going.
Yeah.
Look good.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Yeah. So going back, Jimmy actually is the reason why Jimmy isn't. Why Jay isn't? Jimmy's the reason why Jay isn't a world champion,
Well,
and now an intercontinental champion.
Bro, he's
Hey,
costing everything.
Yeah.
James Salazar talks about that right now. He
J
just dropped his
Dub.
comment for Jey Uso got screwed by Jimmy again. Wartime, baby.
Yep.
Looks like he's on board with Jay. I said if he hit that like button, we give him a hell yeah. That fucker hit that like button a lot, bro.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, can we give him a hell yeah on 3?
Hell yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
And let's say this goes to WrestleMania. Okay. So y'all said earlier that Elimination Chamber. You think it's going to go Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania?
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. And who wins?
Jay.
Jay.
This is the only way.
Finally, main event. Jey Uso wins a main
And a
event.
non-main event.
And I think
That
this
one
is-
ain't going to be the main event match.
And again, I think this is
Well-
beautiful because he actually gets put his hands on him and get to fucking wrestle him, and hopefully
I think it'll be a main event caliber match. Honestly,
It'll be tribal warfare.
I think
It
there's
has
going to be
to
at least 9 super kicks in that match.
Saturday or Sunday. Saturday or
That's the
Sunday.
only match I'll accept it.
Saturday.
Too. That's the only match.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Sunday, Remy.
Sunday. They put them on day 2.
Okay.
First match on day 2.
Yeah. Get out of my brain, bro.
First?
Get out of my brain. Let's go.
I ain't gonna put him first.
Give me that one.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna put him first.
Huh?
I ain't gonna put him first.
I wouldn't put him first either. I put
I'm
him in
not
that
gonna
card.
put him first. I'm not.
I
Gonna
probably put him second or third.
I would put him. Third.
But what do you say, Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
I put him Sunday because that Saturday show, that shit's gonna be packed, bro. It's gonna be packed. I
Yeah.
feel it, and you're gonna have. You want to have that story kind of roll into the main event because Jay's gonna help Cody somehow in that main event,
Oh, yeah.
and I want Jimmy to turn his back again because that's what it's leading up to. I don't know if anybody can see it coming, but me,
Whole bloodline's breaking.
Jimmy's gonna turn his back on Roman again, and it's gonna happen because he gonna get tired of Rock shit.
Yeah.
He gonna get tired of Homeboy stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be Sunday.
Andre?
I give it a Sunday as well.
Sunday?
Did y'all see Jimmy got left hanging?
Yeah.
Yep.
From The Rock, right?
From Solo.
Solo.
Today,
Oh,
at the
from
beginning-
Solo?
Beginning,
I missed that. I'm sorry.
beginning of Raw.
You know what I think is going to happen? I think Jimmy's going to whoop his ass. Jay's going to whoop his ass on Saturday. Jimmy's going to come out and realize that nobody helped him or whatever. He's going to come out and then he's going to turn around and walk out because he's tired of their shit. And I think that's why that's got to happen Saturday.
He turns on Roman.
Yeah. Roman's going to.
Wow.
Yeah, I think The Rock's going to turn on Roman too.
Oh, yeah.
I see
Total
that.
Nation of Domination
I heard
is
that.
coming up right
That's when I
now.
saw them at the end of SmackDown. I was like, we go 97, 96, 97 again.
I don't think they're going to do it the same way, but
Like,
there's going to
Roman,
be
you're
something.
Farouk in this situation, bro. Get out.
Yeah. So that's why I say Jimmy has to definitely be part. They have to be Saturday. It'll definitely lead into Sunday. So and okay, so the next, let's see what I got here before we gotta get a couple minutes here.
By the way, shout out to Charlotte Flair for her rehab, bro.
Oh yeah, she's getting done.
In right now.
Yeah. Yeah, she needs. That'll be a couple more months so she comes back.
So do you think we see Roman and Rock this year, or do you think we have to wait till next year
It
WrestleMania?
might be.
Nah, we'll see him at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because Rock's not going nowhere now that he's a board member, so he's not going anywhere. Next thing I'm gonna be pulling up here is the Elimination Chamber match, and I got everybody in here. I got to my left, it's gonna be Kevin Owens. We got Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're out here, man, doing an awesome set here of match. Guys, I want to do some research here. So Randy Orton, okay, is the vet in this match. He has 8 appearances. How many eliminations y'all think he has in the 8 years? Quick, ready, 1, 2, go, Izzy.
4.
Get out of my fucking brain. 4.
Okay.
Dude, we're on
for 4.
fire.
Y'all both
Spark
lost.
plugs.
Y'all both lost. Keep pumping. Keep pumping.
Seven.
Fist bump.
Y'all keep fucking over there.
You heard him? He got stuck. Like, he trying
I did get
the engine flooded.
What did you say, bro?
I got 7.
7?
6.
Yeah, Blissett won. You got 6. So he's got 6 eliminations. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley actually have the same stat. They've both been in 2, and both has had 2 eliminations as well. So then that leaves Logan Paul, Dom, and L.A. Knight. L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
They are the first. Are in their first elimination chamber.
Are
So
they counting December to December for Bobby?
what's that?
They counting December to December for Bobby?
Hey,
I don't know.
Hippies in the house.
I don't know because I
Elimination
looked.
Chamber, he got eliminated.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know if then that's 2.
This is for Seth.
I'm going off of WWE stats on what they put out.
This is for Seth Rollins' title, correct?
Yes.
This is
The
for
shot at his
WrestleMania.
title.
So,
Well, for number one contender.
Yeah,
match.
for the
Correct.
number one contention.
so yeah, who do we got? Let's start with Andrae this time. And what is your theory here?
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark on who he's gonna pick.
North County, St. Louis, RKO.
Boom.
Let's
Okay,
go.
he's going with the hometown boy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, who you got there?
I got Drew.
Demetrius?
It just makes too much sense.
Who's that?
I got Drew.
Drew.
I got Drew. It makes too much sense. It's not gonna be anybody else. Bobby's gonna have a faction war. The story's leading up to it, bro. It's too simple.
Okay, what do you got there, Mr. Remy?
Who I want is Randy Orton all day. Who I think is LA Knight.
Okay,
Yeah.
is he?
I just got RKO all day. Randy Orton, man. That's it.
Yeah, you
That's
taking
it.
Randy.
That's it, man.
All right, I want Randy to win so bad too, but I think LA Knight's gonna win. Yeah, it's gonna sneak up on us, which then will leave.
Because you said Drew. Now that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Drew,
he's got a big push though.
I
too.
think Drew. Yeah, no, definitely. He's not out of the picture.
Then
Man.
Nope,
who's
not
Drew
at
gonna
all.
wrestle
Not out of the picture at all.
That's my question.
Gunther.
You got Drew probably gonna end up working with AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
How you gonna connect that?
Nah,
How
would
you
more
gonna
than
connect
likely
that?
be
I'm about
LA
to- I'm
Knight
about to
and
see that.
AJ Styles
Okay.
at WrestleMania.
Who?
If LA Knight doesn't win the Elimination Chamber, it'll be LA Knight and AJ Styles at
Yep.
WrestleMania.
That's what I got.
I think if LA
Some
Knight
way or
does,
another, AJ's gonna come out during Elimination Chamber and screw him
Screw
over.
LA.
So-
I think LA Knight is gonna maybe
Probably
like
give it
almost
to Drew,
win.
because those two.
I think he's gonna be in the final two.
Well,
think he's
yeah,
gonna be in the final
I
two.
think something's gonna happen to where Logan Paul screws him, and then if LA Knight doesn't win, I see him fighting Logan Paul for the U.S. title at the WrestleMania.
There we go.
That's what I love about this shit.
Yeah.
bro.
See
There's
that.
so many
So there's
variables.
so- exactly.
WWE hasn't had this many variables in motion
Yeah.
in 10 years.
On each brand
Dude,
too.
we talked
Bro.
about that last week.
Fucking
about
awesome.
The amount of storylines they've created recently. It's just been
And-
amazing.
And you just never know where it's gonna fucking
People always
go.
want that payoff, bro. Stop asking for an early payoff, bro. Just shut up and wait.
Risk.
Yeah, enjoy it, man.
Just
and
enjoy the ride.
I'm showing the Elimination Chamber like everything. If you've never seen Elimination Chamber, guys, this is what it looks like.
gigantic.
4 guys in their freaking
6.
pod, and 2 guys start the match. Yes, which comes out to 6 guys. So, looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm looking forward to 4 a.m. match, but we'll see what happens, man. So the last thing on the agenda today is gonna be Cody and Roman Reigns, man. So Cody, Roman Reigns. We got a couple weeks out, man, and there's gonna be some great build to this. But who do y'all think is actually gonna pull this one off?
It's not fair.
At the
It's not funny.
why do you say it's not funny?
He's calling me a crybaby. Make us stop calling me a crybaby.
Are you a Cody Crybaby?
We want Cody. We want Cody. That's the Rock, right? We want Cody.
Actually, with that whole storyline, that's when I saw him on Pat McAfee,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and he said in the code, I was like, wait a minute, The Rock is in heel mode right now.
Yeah.
And then I saw that was that night, the press
Press conference, yeah.
and I'm like, something is different here.
Yep.
And once Cody came out, and I'm like, oh shit! But once he slapped him, once you saw Rock go like come right next to Roman, and I'm like,
I was
oh
like, he
no,
gonna slap the shit out of
Because
him.
that's what I
this, he just went.
I was trying to figure out what he was mad about.
Because that's what I was trying to tell y'all, that they brought him back because they wanted to turn him heel, and so when he started talking like, y'all need to shut your mouth and this and that, and I was like, oh, there it goes. I was like, that press conference was his heel turn, and I was like, fucking called it.
Well,
Like,
the thing is also like when he slapped him, I got that 100%.
Yeah.
Now, hey, whatever we got going between, but you just brought my grandfather in here.
Yeah.
Now you got a problem. Slap. And then when he walks
But
in
he
the
didn't
back,
say
and
anything
then
negative about his grandfather.
Here's the
He
thing.
didn't say like he was a shit wrestler or he was a disgrace.
It's
Like
kinda
Roman
like
said
that,
to
yeah.
Cody, he just said your grandfather be ashamed of you, and he didn't even
Bro,
say it
Cody,
to The Rock. He said it
Cody's,
to Roman.
Cody's like the guy at church that like wants to cuss, but he's like, "Gee, golly bobbers!" Like he's not gonna say nothing bad.
he's Mr. Flanders.
Yeah, bro. That's why he said it the way he said it, dude.
Yeah.
Like you gotta understand that.
G gotta
Gee,
leave.
golly
gotta leave
I gotta
bobbers.
put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
G gotta leave bobbers. Let's go.
But that's what Cody is.
diddly dang.
He doesn't want to cuss because of the kids or because of his
FTK,
fan
dog.
base. So
No, he walked
Fuck
out and he
them
said, "This
kids.
is
Fuck them
bullshit."
kids.
My
Yeah,
man.
he did.
He was on demon time at first.
yeah, well,
here's
he
the
didn't
thing.
want to say anything bad about his family. Like
But he didn't say
Rock needed
anything
an
bad
excuse
about
to
his
turn heel.
family.
Cody didn't say nothing bad about his.
Well, Remy, I think what it is you're used to people calling you all kinds of names and all kinds
Man,
of
people
shit.
call me whatever the fuck
And
they
for
want.
him to say
Like, I get
that
two
they were
flying
disgraced of they would be disappointed in you. I
But
mean,
he didn't
that's
say
just
it
way
to
he
The
said it.
Rock. Now, if
No,
I'm
but
looking
here's
at
the
The
thing.
Rock,
But he
and I
called
say
out
it,
his
You know
grandpa.
darn well if it's anybody talking about your family in your general vicinity.
you got to meet my family.
Yeah.
The last one.
Well,
See, that's exactly what I'm saying. Shut up, Remy. That's exactly what I'm
some
talking
of us
about.
are
Just
proud where we
shut
come
up.
from. Some of us aren't. Okay.
I'm proud of where I came from, but if someone were to come up to me or come up to my brother,
Here we go.
Yeah.
and they're to tell my brother with what he's doing or whatever that my mom's gonna be disgraced of him, or if my dad who's passed away would be disgraced of him,
Right.
I'm not gonna get all pissed off at that dude for saying that shit to my brother.
I
That's between him. You just
I
said
think-
it.
Anybody-
I think you're
anybody
just
could-
taking into that way
I
too
can whoop
deep,
my
bro.
brother's ass any day of the week.
Don't
But
touch
don't
my
you
brother.
put your motherfucking hands unless I said it's cool.
See,
Exactly.
putting your hands
But-
on him and
And
working
Samoans,
with him
they
is
run
totally
like
different.
this, bro. Like, that dude might be wrong. Like, Rock knows Roman's 100% wrong. He knows that.
That Rock step in moment, I just feel was stupid.
I think, first of all,
supposed
Cody,
to
you
be
got
more
bitch
direct.
slapped on national TV and
Yeah.
to get your lick back, bro.
Yeah.
Kind of look like a bitch.
Hey man, you just went light skinned Will Smith on him.
Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Light-skinned Will Smith is crazy.
Yeah, he really is.
shit.
Yeah, I don't know the
Yeah.
shit that from back in the 80s and 90s before social media.
Yeah.
I got a theory. I want to know if y'all are going to agree with me on this.
Go ahead.
Set up
Austin's
by
been
Hollywood.
rumored to have another.
Austin?
Austin wants another match.
Hey, I would not doubt it one bit.
Does
brother.
anybody remember the last time WWE's WrestleMania was in Philadelphia?
Was that Rock versus
That was
Rock versus Stone Cold?
Rock versus
right?
Stone Cold.
Had to finish it.
15.
Yep.
For the WWE champion.
Man, Stone Cold looks good
Is that
right
where
now.
his-
He's in shape.
One
I've seen
more
him on.
time.
I've seen
Dude,
him
that
on
goes against what Triple H is doing right now.
I mean,
I saw it on
think,
promo. Yeah.
I think Triple H might even. Bro,
Trips
this thing
is done. Bro, you got that heart thing.
That's
in?
why I can see.
Be
I
done,
can
my
actually
boy.
see that.
He's done.
Because Triple
And
H
Trips
is
is like, bro, I can't fight you, but there's somebody
But I
else
know
here
somebody who
that
can.
might whoop your ass. That would
Dude,
love
that
to
would
beat your ass
fucking
one
be
more time.
badass, bro.
Yeah, I saw it.
Honestly,
I
all
saw
are
it on a
very
promo
confident.
already.
Triple
so
H
it was
did
cool.
all this, and they all are very
You know,
overconfident.
And Rock taking one more stunner? I need
Stone
that.
Cold was
Yeah.
actually
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to be a surprise against Kevin Owens,
But they spoiled it.
but they spoiled it because of certain reasons for ticket sales.
Yep.
And they needed that.
They got nervous. They got
Yeah.
cold feet.
Yep,
Yeah, I
they
got-
sure did. The same thing
the
with
pre-sales weren't hitting numbers. They weren't hitting
Yeah.
projected.
I mean,
same- the same
dude,
thing
I
with
got a-
Randy Orton.
I got a deal on my tickets, bro, for WrestleMania. I think I paid like it's like $425, and I went for both days, and I sat on the floor.
Wow.
It was sick.
shit.
Bro.
You
Yeah,
made,
yeah.
you made,
Yeah,
wow.
I got a killer deal because
got
of
a
the deal that
killer
they were
deal.
doing. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
yeah. So when they popped out Stone Cold like a month after that, then the
Boom.
tickets went up even
Yeah.
more, and I was like, dude, I'm glad I got mine when I got mine because
Dude, we talk about that all the time because we would go to AEW, right? Sting was on the poster deal for it, or on like the showing
I
for
was
it.
so mad about that
And then
Wednesday.
Sting wasn't
Yeah,
at the
for
show.
sure.
Yeah, like how
Part
do
of the
you-
reason why we got the tickets was because
And I even told Remy, I was like, dude, this is gonna be the last time we see Sting. Nope.
yeah, and we don't
Yeah.
get to see him. It
Yeah,
was
it
very
sucked,
disappointing
man.
because since he was
Because
like
Sting ain't
as
coming on the radar.
advertised,
Bro, I bought I bought a lot of his merchandise on Wednesday
every
too.
time we
and,
go to these AEW shows, this
and-
fucker gets a Sting merchandise.
and I was like, dude, it's what the hell? Like he's not even here, man.
but they're
That kinda
selling
sucks.
his merchandise.
But they're selling his merchandise.
That's that card subject to change for your ass, boy.
Yep, real
Well,
quick.
that's that that's that dumbass Tony Khan fucking.
Dude, he needs to do more on the merch too. Like the stands need to be bigger. He needs to have more of them up.
Yeah, 'cause
Again,
there's
go
just
back
one.
to Sting not being there, and he's got what was it? He had the hoodie, he had a T-shirt. You could get the Sting mask,
Cutout.
You can get the cutout. You
Yeah.
can get the figure. You can get the miniature figure. You can get the pin, like all this Sting merchandise shit. And then you got like one shirt for Samoa Joe.
What is
Your AEW
March
champion's got
2nd,
one
right?
fucking shirt up there.
March-
Danhausen didn't even have a shirt, but yet
March
he was out
2nd,
taking
right?
pictures.
Revolution.
Revolution Marseille. Yeah.
I think it's March 2nd, so we'll see it.
Here's my
Yeah,
thing,
he
bro.
got mad, bro. He's
The
all
only thing I'm
angry
gonna say
and
about
shit.
AEW because they're a potential employer.
They're a potential
What is-
employee. I love it.
shit.
Brandon, you a
Yeah,
lying
there you
ass
go.
motherfucker, and you know it, bro. You come into my
Hold on,
shop and
hold
kick
on.
it with
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
blasphemy.
See, this is what I mean, bro. This is what I mean. I've been telling you for this long time. You aren't the face of this show, bro. It says I love the podcast.
Absolutely.
But
the camera
I
on and tell me
absolutely
I'm not glowing.
despise seeing Remy's
I don't
face
even
in
need
here
to
this
see my
morning.
face up there. You know
Yikes.
I'm glowing. You've been looking at me and you're like,
Despise
this
is
bitch.
crazy.
Yeah.
Look
I
at it. It's just
absolutely
natural.
despise.
It's a natural glow because you're the lightest thing in this room, bro.
That's why we put me in between y'all.
That's worse than mine,
That's
bro.
hilarious.
No, see, you can say
Whoop
it
his
now.
ass. Nope.
You can
Nope.
say it.
Still not doing it. Nope.
It's a color fade.
I'm not getting like
Bro,
5'2".
you better get
I'm not getting like 5'2", bro. I'm not going to
I
sleep.
don't pay any of his insurance. So they were gonna fuck you out that guy.
He more color than me,
Hell
technically.
yeah.
So, you know.
Hey, well, this is the last thing we'll talk about, and we got to get out of here because we're definitely over an hour. That went by fucking fast.
My bad, bro.
Yeah.
No, you're good, man. No, we're having a good time, man. Don't even apologize. So, I'm about to show the people right now the People's Champ wearing that shirt, bro.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a fire shirt that The Rock came out to, bro.
Dude,
on
that's straight back
SmackDown.
to like 2000, 2001.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you raising your hand for?
You need to go to the bathroom? You need the bathroom pass?
Yes,
Permite
yes,
el
please.
baño, por favor.
Por
I was
favor.
like, can I tell you? I
For
love it.
favor?
No,
No, he hasn't talked
so
much.
dude, did y'all watch WWE Treasures on AEW?
Oh, I've seen a couple of them, but not a lot of
Dude,
them.
those shirts. So they did
Is
one
that
on the
what
Rock.
they did?
They
Okay.
did one on the Rock. They did the fucking gold and black. That shirt was $5 fucking dollars.
$5?
$5.
What?
I gotta go look at this now.
That shirt was $5.
More
and
than
he,
Rock asking for
yeah.
donations.
And so, you know, he repped it like, oh, this is my $800 Gucci shirt
Bro.
and this and that. Like,
Bro.
no, that shirt was $5.
That's how
That
badass
shirt
The Rock
looked like
is,
it
bro.
was sold out of a black gas station.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
It was
yeah.
$5.
I was going to say Timu.
It
Yeah.
looked like it was sold.
But you know
Right.
what? It's
Hey,
a
I'm
prop.
In Miami. That's Miami. I was like, that's Miami.
But you know,
gonna
hey, but you
say-
know what? It's a prop. So
Yeah, and I mean, hell,
They're gonna
it does
spend
look
the
like you
least.
could have bought it out of the labor or meat market. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, bro.
yeah,
Oh,
Bro,
gosh, that's
Y'all
awesome.
have to answer me, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
You remember, there was one question I asked that I told y'all if I came on the pod, I need an answer.
Okay, what was it?
Favorite match ever?
Mine's quick. WrestleMania 25, The Rock. WrestleMania 25, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. I was
You
there.
and me are soul
I
children,
was
bro.
there at that fucking match,
God
bro. That's my favorite
bless.
match.
All right,
Number
cool.
one. If I have a second, it's Ospreay versus Ricochet in
Okay.
New Japan.
WrestleMania
Versus,
25?
yeah.
WrestleMania
What's your
25.
second? What's your second? Because it can't all be all the same answer. I'll come back to you.
Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels with
God
Mike Tyson special
damn
guest
it,
referee.
bro.
Really?
Yes, dude.
That's pretty
The
good.
turn, bro. The turn
turn
on
is
that.
Bro,
Oh,
yes.
gosh,
that
dude.
table was shaking earlier, bro. Yo, fucking.
My second, if I had to pick a second, because me and J Rod and Homeboy are the same.
Okay.
My second is WrestleMania 17 TLC match.
Nice.
That is the match that got me into wrestling.
Really?
That's the one.
The tag team match.
the tag title
The
Edge.
TLC match.
TLC.
Edge and Christian, the Hardys,
Christian,
and the
Hardys.
Dudleys. And Lita
Oh.
coming out, hitting Spike over the
Boom.
head, bro.
Spear from the
sick.
top. Spear
Oh,
from the
yeah,
top
bro.
of the
The
fucking.
spear from the top,
Yes.
bro, and the underrated double bump from the end of the side of the ring to the out. That's my
Shawn Michaels
second
and
favorite
Diesel.
match. And
Oh, when he from the inside right and flew
Shawn
out.
Michaels. Wait a minute.
Yeah, win.
Pause.
That's what I said.
What did you
What?
say?
Diesel.
Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Which one?
Which one?
When they wrestled for the heavyweight title?
Which time?
The first one.
Oh man, I don't know about that one. That was a slow match.
That was
Rock Mankind.
For its time.
Rumble. Is that Rumble?
For its time, I loved that match. I could watch that match over and over again.
I don't know. If it's the same match, I don't remember. No, that was Psycho Sid. That was Psycho Sid and
Psycho
Shawn
Sid
Michaels
you're
at the
talking
Royal Rumble. That was Royal Rumble.
Oh,
98,
Psycho Sid matches.
I think.
All of his matches were slow.
No, but he's saying.
I was like,
saying it
Psycho Sid
he
was
saying it
also-
was Diesel though.
Yeah, with
so-
Diesel.
Yeah.
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 Diesel.
Diesel.
When he went from, they ran the storyline from, he went from being
I'd have to
his
go. I'd have to go
bodyguard
back and look.
Y'all
at
remember
that one.
Fake Diesel?
Oh, God.
Kane. Anyway,
Okay,
we
Dude,
got
they
one
tried to
team,
roll
bro.
with
We
it
got
too.
one
And I was
team.
like,
And
no,
the
nah,
fake- and the
haven't.
fake-
what's your second?
Razor Ramon.
What's the second one?
Oh, the fake
Second,
Razor Ramon.
Rock Mankind.
The
Royal
Rumble
Rumble.
match?
Royal
I
Rumble.
quit match.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
that
You're a
was sick.
fucking animal.
Yeah.
There were 10 chair shots in
My
that
my,
match.
my number 3 is gonna be Rock versus Hogan too. So
Wow.
That-
no, the first one.
I was
First
like,
one.
no way out.
No,
Oh, okay.
Rock versus Hogan.
WrestleMania?
That's my third one. Yeah.
Nice.
Totally fair.
if I gotta go off
Bro.
the rails for a third one, I'm going Bubba Ray and AJ Styles.
That was a great
TNA?
match.
Yeah.
That was a great match. God, that's a gem right there. That's a great match.
Are any Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle? The
Michaels
first three.
and Angles.
I was gonna
is my
say
third.
any Kenny Omega match, bro. Honestly, he's just so
Who? Kenny who?
Kenny Omega.
Oh yeah, he's one of my favorite.
Sorry,
wrestlers.
another Omega. Sorry, you're the best Omega. So any of your matches, buddy, that's what we're talking about.
It's okay. I don't compare myself to South Park characters that die all the fucking time. So
No, you started to look on his phone. He checked the thing. He just
like, oh shit.
like he was just like, man, your
Good one,
ancestors
too.
Yeah, wait till
so
we get the fuck out
disappointed.
of here.
Oh yeah, Hell in a Cell. I mean, I don't think that was a. So
Oh my god.
so
We'll
so
save
she
that
said
for next week,
so.
because that's a long topic.
So the
So-
wifey said that I would have said Mankind Undertaker. I don't think it was a great match. I just think the spots were.
are you joking?
Well, no, the spots.
Like I said, we
the
should have saved
spots
this
were.
for next week, because this is
You
a
gotta
long
say
topic.
that.
Yeah,
You gotta
this
say
is a
that.
long
I'm coming back. You
conversation.
gotta
No,
say
the
that.
spots were
You gotta
great.
say that.
The spots
All
were
right, we're
great.
gonna end on this. Go ahead. We can end on this right now.
next to over here.
We
So-
okay,
so-
we can end. Go ahead.
So the spots were great. You know, the unexpectedness of it, the falling through the cage. Because you're gonna get a choke slam or whatever on top of the cage. Okay, that's fine. But now you get it breaking, and it's like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. And then you get thrown off the stage. That wasn't supposed to happen. So the spots were great, and I think it's because it wasn't really a match. He comes back and stuff like that. So the spots were great, and then he just fucking falls out, just
Yeah,
like
this-
just like your wrestler did.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, cool. Like, so the spots were great, but it wasn't really even a match.
yeah, it started on the cage too. It didn't even.
Yeah.
The
I
bell
would
never
say
even really
the
went
reason why it's a
at
great
the
match,
beginning.
the biggest spot up until that point in the business was fucking Sean falling off the side of the cage the year before.
Yeah.
Holding on, right?
That-
When he
yeah.
was holding on.
Incoming, bam, right? The fact that Mick could walk away from that, come back,
Climb the
continue
cage.
to climb. He did not have the energy to exchange. Took the choke slam, woke up with a hole in his lip, and was
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm still gonna go in there. And
Well, Taker had a broken ankle.
and Taker had a broken foot.
Yeah, broken
Yeah, he
foot.
did.
Had to
So-
climb up the thing. So
Sometimes what makes a great match is not necessarily the spots. It's about how did it make you feel.
oh yeah,
Because I can work a 10-minute match with J-Rock, and we would have literally a match with a headlock the entire match,
just turning.
and he's going over. And as soon as he pins me, that place is going to blow the fuck up.
with
So-
booze.
Yep.
It's not about the moves. It's not about the spots. In that case, I think it's the story that they had leading up to it. Everybody forgets about
Yeah.
the boiler room brawls. And
Yeah,
all that shit.
Brawls.
the boiler room brawls.
Bro,
Yes.
everything that led up to that match, and then the final product delivered. So I would agree with you. It is partially the spots, but mostly for me, it is the story. And Mike Foley, you are a god. There's no reason for you not to.
Dude, I met him. He sang happy birthday to me.
What?
Dude, yeah, on stage, everything. Shout out to the wifey for getting the tickets on that, and that was an
Shout
awesome
out to my wife
experience.
dealing with our crying baby. I love you. I'll see you at home. I know you're watching. Probably. I hope. I'm gonna get my ass kicked when I get home.
especially
that's why we
because of the
gotta go.
fine ass daughters. Yeah,
Bro, this was before I knew you. That was before I knew you. I love you. I love you.
we gotta correct
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
It was before I knew
Hey,
you.
we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there right now, okay? Don't make me get Demetrius back right now.
Hey,
Shit, you better watch yourself.
You better chill out.
All right, yeah. Hey, man, this has been a great time, man. Demetrius, thanks for coming on, man. I'm sure we'll have you on again soon,
congratulations,
bro.
brother. Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Your
good luck.
podcast
Great
makes me
things.
laugh every Monday. I need a laugh after my work week, my shoot job, and everything. So
Hell yeah,
I
man.
appreciate
You, brother.
This podcast. It's always been a highlight of my week. I'd love to come back on, especially with all this stuff you got going on.
Oh,
Got a
yeah,
great
man.
setup, great team, great guys.
Was it as good as you expected?
I
If you're
absolutely,
the face of the brand,
I absolutely despised it.
I hated every minute.
I'm gonna send him one
But
of
I'll
those.
come back next week.
I'm gonna send him one of those. Hey, I need to know how we did type thing. You know,
The reviews.
Yeah, the reviews, and it'll be like everybody was good. Right?
It's like at Chili's, like
Everybody-
18 fucking. Do you agree or what?
Except the two guys.
The survey at the end.
I'm like, bro, this shit never ends, bro. Like,
So you never
That's the
do
longest
it.
survey on planet Earth.
I will
It's like, bro, I'm
ans-
full of,
Yeah.
of chili cheese fries right now. Why
I
are
will
you
answer
asking
one
me?
fucking question. Well, you come back and how was the thing? So that's two. That's fine. That's all I fucking eat. How was the restaurant clean? How was the restrooms? How was this? I'm like, bro, who gives
Did
a
the
shit?
waitress smell of vagina blood? No, bro. I don't know what.
Yeah. Give me one fucking question, two at the most, and that's
Did
it.
your waitress throw her ass on a circle for you? Did she shake her ass for drink? No, I don't know.
Ma'am, I was asked about ass.
Can you do the splits for me? No? Okay, all right. But thank you so much.
Hell yeah, man. Good luck to everything that you're doing, brother. Get out
Absolutely.
there. We want to see you in AEW, man. We
I
want to
want
see
y'all
you
to come out to the
WWE.
March show. I want y'all to come out to this March show.
What day is that on?
That
Yeah,
March-
plug yourself
March-
for now.
March
Where's
8th.
everything?
March
Okay.
8th, I will be defending the APW World Heavyweight Championship. And
Look at that. He don't want to let
maybe...
go.
He's
like, nah, this is mine.
I was trying to help him out.
That's what happens when black men have success. Everybody try to latch on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. But it's your brother that's doing it
But
to you.
March to March
I stole
to,
yours.
March to War. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be the 1334 South Flores at the Texas Wolverine All-Star Gym. I will defend the APW World Heavyweight Championship in a match that, in more cases or not, I might put a stipulation on just because I fucking feel like it.
Hey.
And at the end of the day,
Do it.
at the end of the day, you attacked me from behind, you threw your big ass dreadhead at me, and you thought to yourself, maybe I can be on his level. Son, you have sins committed in this business, but my ledger has more red in it than yours could ever dream of. I have more titles in my 3 years than you have in your entire life. Your dream of being a wrestler is my reality. At the end of the day, I am still walking out world's heavyweight champion, and that is church.
Yeah.
Woo. Yes, sir. Amen.
I just came.
Well, I'm glad I'm sitting over here. Jesus.
I felt that.
Jeez.
Good night.
Oh man! All right, guys. Hey, man. Thank y'all for watching the podcast. I appreciate it so much, man. Everybody that was in the chat, everybody that's watching, thank you so much, man. If you want to catch us, we are on Facebook under KickRocks Podcast, and we are also on YouTube under the Social Plug Media channel. You can find KickRocks underneath there as well. So, guys, make sure you go like us, share us, follow us. We are on either on Mondays or Tuesdays when we can get on, and we are also airing our episodes on YouTube, which you are seeing live here as well on YouTube. Some of y'all that are watching on YouTube right now too. So, guys, hell yeah! All right, guys, I had to mute y'all's asses so I can get my plug in.
Damn, my bad.
No, you're good. All right, guys, see y'all later, man. Say what's up.
Yeah.
There you go, man. There you go. We are out, guys. We'll check you later.
This is the moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year. Shoot 'em a shot, boy, I'm long range.